Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, 10:25 in the morning. We got the order for the Potbelly kits picked up. We're almost there. Now, it's obviously the start of a brand new week. I don't dash on Mondays, but most of you guys know that. I have a feeling that we're gonna have a great week. I mean, we had a rough week last week, so you can't get much worse than that, and I don't want to replicate that. We gotta be better than that. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be the last Potbelly order for the next 2 weeks or so before they go back on like summer camp or whatever. So hopefully we get 25 bucks out of this. Regardless, we started pretty early today, around 7:45, 8 a.m. Pretty slow. We only did like, I don't know, a couple of orders, sitting at $21.75 for the entire dash, which is not that great. But we're gonna add at least, hopefully, 20 bucks. I think best case scenario, we get $25, or we're gonna be around 46 bucks for the entire dash, which isn't bad. Great way to go into lunch. So my plan is, we're gonna drop off the order, go back to Potbelly, give them the check, and then head towards Tysons and then have a great day. I think we're gonna have a great week overall, to be honest. So hopefully I can speak it into existence. But anyways, let me get this dropped off because we're almost here, and we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. As you can see on the left here, there's a Social Security Administration building, and they just recently, basically they don't require you to have an appointment anymore, and the line loops around by the school that they had to put signs in the school. This is not the Social Security Administration, it's around the corner. It's crazy. Hopefully, if you guys have seen the video from my other phone that's showing my dash, it doesn't fall. I forgot how hot it can get, and of course I didn't drive yesterday, and when I got into my car this morning, my mount was on the ground because I guess it got so hot that it fell off. So the adhesive is there, you know, but I feel like it's not as strong anymore, obviously. So there's that. But anyways, we got the order dropped off. Happy to report that we got $25 plus a check. So we're gonna go head back to Potbelly. It's only like a 6-minute drive right now, and no traffic. Get that dropped off, and we're gonna rush to Tysons. It's currently 10:36, so we can be there right around 11, I think. So anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, it's currently 11:26. We've been in Tysons since 11:05, and it took us a solid 20 minutes to get an order, a decent one. This one's showing from Corner Bakery, 825, less than a mile. Before this, I kept getting a bunch of 475s, 425s, a bunch of garbage. But like always, we're not gonna settle for the crap. So once this one came along, luckily the food was ready. So now here we are, 1 minute away, literally one light away from the drop off. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the first order dropped off. It went from 825 to 1684, less than a mile. Let's go. That was a banger. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I thought it was gonna just stay at 825. But then again, Corner Bakery, it is like a fancy Panera, so that kind of makes sense. Anyways, then right away we got this one right here, and I think normally I might not take this, but the delivery by time is in 20 minutes, paying $9.25. You know, it is gonna be at least, I think, like $1.85 per mile, so it's not bad. And because honestly, I'm getting a lot of garbage, so honestly, this right here looks like a good order. I think we can knock it out fairly quickly. We're only 3 minutes away. The food should be ready. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up. The food was ready as predicted from this local bagel spot, and I just realized that the little pickup section, they have like a photo of someone that stole somebody's food, and it goes like, don't take people's foods, don't be like this person or whatever, and it has like their security footage, you know, they took like a snapshot or whatever, so it's there printed. That's crazy. That's pretty funny, to be honest. If more places did that, then people wouldn't steal, to be honest. So that was pretty funny. I took a picture of it, so you guys should have it on your screen. It might be hard to see, but it's there. Anyways, now we have a 6-minute drive, so we're gonna knock this out in like less than 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the last order dropped off, and it went from 925 to 1075. I was super hyped when I saw that. I'm like, yes, exactly what we needed. Another double-digit order. And on top of that, it only took, I think, 11 or 12 minutes tops. So now we're sitting for the entire dash at 74.34, which really isn't bad. But that's because we had a pretty good last hour, and then of course the $25 from Potbelly. But the first couple of hours from breakfast were a little bit rough. We only did $21.75 in like about 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So that's not the greatest, you know, but every dollar counts. Anyways, we have our next order here from China Express. We just accepted $6.25. I think it's going a mile and a half, if that. So hopefully the food is ready, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up here from the China Express, and I think normally in the past I wouldn't really pick up, Chinese food during lunchtime, but the order is good. $6.25, mile and a half, the food was ready. What's not to love, You could argue I could, wait and like try to get a better order, but I could also wait and get a bunch of crappy ones and eventually get another order, I feel like that way we stay active, we make a lot of money, but we're building up to it. So anyways, after this we're gonna be at least at $80. Let's go. Alrighty guys, got the Chinese order dropped off, no problems. I feel so bad for the Amazon people that gotta come into these buildings, because some of these elevators take forever. But anyways, when we were in the elevator, actually we got this order here for the Cheesecake Factory, $6.25. I think it's going a mile and a half, if that. So we're making our way towards the Cheesecake Factory. I'm just happy to be active, because some of these lunches here are really, really slow. You know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of going to a restaurant for lunch and then coming here for dinner. I think, or maybe like just doing lunch over there, like 11 to 1, coming over here, and then maybe get an order from Macy's or Bloomingdale and then just stay here for dinner. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I don't know. I feel like that might be the move. I feel like this place is busy for lunch, but there's a lot of Dashers here, But I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. We'll see. Anyways, we're 2 minutes away from the Cheesecake Factory. Let's go. Alrighty guys, the order from the Cheesecake Factory was ready. We just dropped it off. Now we're sitting at $86 with 74 cents. I mean 84 cents. Not too bad, not too bad. Currently $12.30, so I'm hoping to at least be maybe at $100 by 1. Hoping to get that decent orders. Right now I'm getting a bunch of long distance orders, so that's not really the move, unless you're gonna have like a high cash flow, but so far the cash flow is not even that great, so I'm not gonna take it. It's gotta make sense. So we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, so I'm doing something a little bit risky. So we were back by the Maggiano's, chilling, waiting, declining bad orders, and then this one came along from Cava. I believe the Cava is in Tysons 1, the regular mall. 2 orders stacked, stack offer, $12, 2 miles. Now the pickup is showing us 2 different locations. I'm pretty sure there isn't 2 Cavas, so it's gotta be the same one. So we'll see how this is gonna go. I've never been there. I'm just trying to think of where it is. I'm sure we'll find it, but yeah, I just can't pass up $12 for 2 miles. That's crazy. So anyways, let me get this picked up. Hopefully we have no issues, and we'll see you guys back in the road. Alrighty guys, we got the order picked up here from Cava. The orders, I'm sorry, plural. One of them was ready, one of them wasn't. I'm probably not gonna go back, at least not for lunch. They're way too understaffed and they're way too busy. But I only committed to waiting because one of them was ready and one was halfway ready. So now one of them is pretty big. I think it has like an $80 subtotal, so that one might have a hidden tip on it. Who knows? I'm hoping. Anyways, we're basically 2 minutes away from the drop-offs now. We'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we got the orders dropped off, and I knew one of them was gonna be a mini banger at least. The one that had like an $80 subtotal had like a $15 payout, plus a 7 from the first one. So I think we ended up being $22. Pretty good for 2 miles. Even though we did a little bit of waiting at Cava, it is what it is. Definitely worth it for $22. At the time I wasn't sure, but you know what, I had a feeling. Anyways, then I'm getting all these freaking phone calls from some DC number, so I pick up just so I can see who the heck keeps calling me. Because if I don't know the number, I'm not answering, right? And it's like this spam call. Some people pretending to be Amazon. They're like, "Oh, we're calling you from Amazon, and someone used your account, and they're currently going to charge you $999 for an iPhone 11. To proceed, press 1. To fight the charges, press 2, or some baloney." I know it's a scam. I'm not even gonna bother with it. I just hung up and then marked the phone number as a spam call. So yeah. Anyways, wow, look at this car. Oh, I can't even. Hold on. Let me. If I can just take a picture of it. Hold on. For all my car lovers out there, look at this beautiful Acura NSX. I'm talking about the OG one, not the new one. Let me take a picture real quick. Yeah. Hold on one quick second. Oh yeah, might not be the best picture, but it's a picture. The OG Acura NSX. That's probably a pretty pricey car right now. Anyways, we're pulling up here to the Cheesecake Factory in the hopes of getting something. Perhaps Maggiano's, P.F. Chang, Cheesecake Factory's, Corner Bakery, Lebanese Taverna, Bloomingdale's, Macy's. I don't know. And as I say that, we get the most garbage order I've gotten all day. Look at this order right here. I'm gonna take a screenshot, obviously, but I also want to show you guys here in the screen so we can all laugh together. 2 items, 9.9 miles for $6.25. Who is going to take that? Who? Yet we all know somebody is going to take that. That's insane. Insane. Anyways, we're going to find a parking spot. No need to go in the garage because it's pretty cloudy, so there's no sun, which is great. So it's not even that hot, you know. So anyways, let me wow, I can't even talk. Let me get situated and we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we have our next order. We just picked it up from the Cheesecake Factory, $6.25, less than 2 miles. You know what's crazy? I was parked next to this like electric vehicle only parking spot, and I saw a Jeep, and I was like, wow, look at this guy, man. He's been an a-hole parking his Jeep here. And then I realized that his Jeep is a plug-in hybrid or electric car, whatever. I had no idea Jeeps made, and it was like a Jeep Wrangler. I had no idea they made like electric Jeeps. Now that's just me being ignorant, I guess. Must have missed the memo or something, but I had no idea. Cause I was like, wow, because I was like, man, it's plugged in. Like I was like tripping. I was looking at it, but anyways, the food was ready. Now we're less than 4 minutes away. Again, today we're going old-fashioned. There is no para. Para seems to be down. Not a problem. I think para just compliments you. It should only compliment you as a dasher. Like it just gives you an assurance that okay, it's gonna be a banger. You know ahead of time. But I think where it helps the most, where it shines, in my opinion, is for those fringe orders, the ones that you wouldn't take, because it doesn't look that good on the surface, you know, like a 1050 going 6 miles, but according to Paris, $18. Then you do it, you know. But at 1050, do you want to risk it? You know what I'm saying? I think that's where Paris shines, at least for me. And of course, the fact that you can flag and customers and merchants, all that good stuff, that also helps. But today is just old-fashioned, like back in the day, you know, we didn't use para, and we're doing pretty good, I think. We're definitely over $100 for sure. I think after this we're going to be around like almost 120, assuming there isn't something on top of this. We'll see. But you know what? It's only 1:30, so we got plenty of time. And you know, I've been trying to really not say this because I didn't want. I wasn't. Okay, let me start over. Let me rephrase. I wanted to do a challenge this week, okay? That I haven't been able to hit as of yet. $1,500 in 1 week from Tuesday through Sunday, right? Can we do it? I want to say yes, we can. You know, so that's gonna be my challenge for this entire week, to be able to hit $1,500 by the end of Sunday, by 7:30 Sunday night. Can we do it? I want to say yes, but I think it's gonna be really, really tough. So that's my challenge, basically. And I wasn't trying to say it early on because I wasn't sure yet if I wanted to commit to it, but now I'm committed now. I'm committed. So that's going to be the challenge. Speaking of challenges, you guys got to check out my boy grinding DoorDash with Levi. He's doing some crazy challenge. 84 hour like work week or something. Can he make 2,500? I'm sure he probably can, but 84 hours, my guy, that's a lot. So anyways, pay him a visit. I'm going to put the link in the description below. I'm sure he's going to be either close or he's going to kill it. I think he's probably going to kill it, to be honest. Because Spark seems to be like great, you know? So hopefully he does well. Hopefully I do well. I'm content with 1,500. If I do 1,500 every single week, that's more than enough money for me, you know? But realistically, I want to do more. But I don't want to say, hey, let's do a $2,000 work week when I can't even hit 1,500. You know, so I want to hit 1,500 first. If we do 1,500 first this week, then next week we'll do 1,800. You know what I'm saying? So I can push myself. Like after doing that challenge with Greg Lebowski, that really pushed me to like really work harder. And I think I really worked pretty hard. But it really put it in my brain that I was like, yo, let's go get this money. You know, and I kind of need that. I kind of need to, like, you know, get that fire going again, because we don't want to be, you know, stagnant or anything. But anyways, we're pulling up here to the latest drop off. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we're back here by the Maggiano's. We got the last order dropped off when it went from $6.25 to $12.25. Now we're sitting at $121.25 for the entire dash. It's 2 o'clock and it's been dead for the last 10 minutes. So I'm hoping that we get something. Now, if I get an order from Bloomingdale's or Macy's, anything later than 3:30, I might not take it. Because then it'll take me, unless it's paying a lot, because then it'll take me way into like the 5 o'clock hour, and I don't want to be anywhere but here at that time, if that makes any sense. But we'll see. Right now, we're just waiting around. Hopefully we get another order. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, today's definitely a Cheesecake Factory kind of day. I've lost track of how many times I've been there, but we just dropped off the latest order showing $6.25. I think it was 5 items, less than a mile. That became $8.25. And then out of nowhere, my dash was ended. Like, they like glitched and it was like your dash was ended, but I was able to, you know, get back on since it's always busy here in Tysons. So we just got back on, dash until 7:30. If I'm not mistaken here, we are currently sitting, hold on, let me see. Gotta do some quick math real quick. But if I'm not mistaken, we are sitting around $130, 129 maybe, which isn't bad, honestly, not too bad. By 2:30, I think we should easily be able to finish $250 bare minimum. Again, the goal, the updated goal that we have now is to do $1,500 this week. Can we do it? Maybe. Why not? Hopefully we can. Anyways, it is the middle of the slow times, 2:30, and then I'm getting orders like this. Look at this crap. 1 item, 7.9 miles, $5.25. Who is gonna do that? Makes no sense. So anyways, let me just find a spot to park and we're gonna chill until we get a good order. Let's go. Alrighty guys, it's been about 20 minutes since we last did anything, but we finally got an order and I think it's a banger. Of course, we don't have para, so we're going with my gut, but even if we had para and they told me that it wasn't a banger, I still think it's a banger. From Chick-fil-A, a subtotal of $208, showing us $10.75, going 7 miles. That's what I mean by fringe, okay? This is a fringe order. I mean, the items are so high, and the fact that, you know, they don't count sauces or anything makes it even better. So I jumped on that. Now, I couldn't see the subtotal before, but after I accepted, it has a $208 subtotal, right? And it's some crazy items. Like they have, let me see. They have 1 set of 8-count grilled nuggets, 1 thing of fries, and then 32 Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. Isn't that crazy? It's like someone ordered for like a whole team and then order for themselves. 34 items. So hopefully the food is ready. We're only 3 minutes away from the Chick-fil-A, but I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. I mean, worst case scenario, we get $10.75 and we drive a little bit of miles. But I have a feeling that this should be a banger. You know, I feel like Chick-fil-A customers for the most part tend to tip anyways. And it's a perfect order during the slow times. You know, some cash flow. Hopefully, a lot of cash flow. You know. But anyways, let me get to Chick-fil-A. Hopefully it's ready, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order picked up here from Chick-fil-A. We're back in the Dash Mobile. We got to Chick-fil-A 10 minutes early actually, which I didn't realize I was so early, but it worked out because I told them, hey, I'm picking up for so-and-so, and they were like, oh, okay. They started working on it. I only waited like 5 minutes past the pickup time, so no big deal at all. Now, as you can see or hear, it's raining, which means people just forget how to drive, you know, instantly. Now, we're 14 minutes away or 4.8 miles. Hopefully we don't have any issues dropping it off, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, when we were pulling in, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, oh man, it's going to an elementary school. You know, my hopes and aspirations for a bigger tip were slowly fading, right? And then I got to talking to the teacher, and he seemed like, you know how like everybody has a cool history teacher? Well, this is that dude basically. You know, we were chatting for like a few minutes because he was wearing a Redskins jersey. You know, so, you know, you could tell he was someone with good taste. Anyway, so we get to talking, just chatting, and he's like, oh man, perfect timing. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry it took so long because the traffic because of the rain was insane. But anyway, so I, you know, give him the food and walking away. It's raining, obviously. I go to swipe, you know, hand it to the customer. $40 payout. $40 payout. Let's go. That's a banger right there. Exactly what we needed. Whew, man. Currently 3:35. We're having a great day so far. Oh man, what a day. What a day. Anyways, let me make my way back towards Tysons because right now I'm kind of out of the way. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, after making it back from dropping off the order from Chick-fil-A, we were waiting for a few minutes. I actually didn't do a whole lot of waiting. Most of my waiting was in traffic and that didn't really matter. Until this order came along here from Founding Farmers, $6.25. It's like less than 2.5 miles. It's actually going to Bloomingdale's, like the Gucci section in Bloomingdale's. That's what the notes say, so that's even better. Because I know exactly where it is. Excuse me, but yeah, you know, it's a simple order, something to keep it going. I believe after this, we're gonna be around $175 or $176, which is pretty good. So hopefully dinner is busy today, so we can definitely kill it and get the challenge off on the right foot. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we got the order to the Gucci employee, and it was funny because his coworker was saying that he was hangry, so you know the man wanted to eat. I think he ended up tipping pretty decent. I think he became $8.50 if I'm not mistaken, or maybe $8.75. I forgot. Then we made it back. Did a little bit of waiting. Got this order here from Maggiano's. Picked it up, dropped it off, no problem. And then we made it back again. Did a little more waiting. And then we got this order here from Andy's Pizza. It was showing, I think, 8.75, 1.9 miles. I jumped on it right away. I mean, I just didn't even think about it. And then when I was there, I realized there's a $2.50 peak pay going on right now. And when I was leaving with the pizza, they stacked it with an order from Sweet Green showing $8.50. I'm like, you know what? It's less than a mile, or less than an additional mile. We were basically next to Sweet Green anyways, so I picked it up as well. Now we're doing we're going on our way to the first drop off. After these 2 orders, even if there's nothing on top, we're definitely going to be over $200 for the entire shift, which is great because we're running out of time. It's going to be, by the time I'm done, almost 5:40. So we gotta, maximize our time here because it's not looking so hot. I wanted to do at least 250, and that's my minimum goal. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, started raining pretty hard again, and when I got to this building, no parking anywhere, and there's a bunch of cops, like on the other side where there's like a fire lane or whatever. So I'm like, where do I park? I mean, there was nowhere near. There wasn't any parking at all. So I actually asked the cop, man, is it okay if I just pull in front of you? I'm just dropping off some pizzas. Cop was super cool. Yeah, man, no problem. Go ahead. It's all good. And then when I come out, they're all like standing around looking at my car. I thought he was gonna ask him about my tint, but he didn't, which I thought was kind of funny. So that one became $10.50 from Andy's Pizza. Now we're going to drop off the order from Sweet Green. We're less than a minute away, less than a mile. So that's good, but all these traffic lights and obviously the rain and the traffic is gonna take a little longer, but it's all good. So after this order, we'll definitely be over $200. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. It was going to like a dealership that's under construction. She had great instructions though. She was like, keep going past the construction, make a left here, make a right here. I'm gonna be standing here with a yellow umbrella. Perfect. It said $8.50, and that's fine. It was just a single order, like like a single entree or whatever. So not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, hold on a second. I have to cross all these lanes real quick. Alrighty, so now we are definitely over the $200 milestone, which is great. So now if I just do $50 more, I'd be completely happy. It's 5:39, basically have a little under 2 hours. There's a $2.50 peak pay, and even then I'm still getting garbage with a $2.50 peak pay. Isn't that crazy? Look at this one right here. 2 items, 9.9 miles from Tropical Smoothie. I'm sorry, Smoothie King. Smoothie King. $9.75 for 9.9 miles. And before that, I got a bunch of orders from Walmart, going to like Maryland for $30. Come on, who's gonna do that? So yeah. Anyways, it's been an interesting day. I'm just hoping that we can do as much as possible. Every dollar counts, but we're still not gonna take bad orders, and we're not gonna take people or food if they don't tip us. That's a must right there. If you're a new Dasher, old Dasher, don't give people food that do not tip you. That's just me. It's just me. But anyways, I'm sorry if I'm not super energetic today, but I don't know why, but I hurt my hand at work yesterday, and I think I need to not go to the doctor, but those little like splint things you put in your hands, like my wrist hurts. It's just annoying, so I've been dealing with that the entire day. But yeah, that's my fault for not getting it checked out when it happened. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this order. Now look at the miles aren't bad, but I don't know how long this will take. Look at this. Would you guys do this order? I'm not gonna do it because it's Walmart. Walmart, $50.57. Okay, it's 14 items, 7 different orders, 18.8 miles. Now, the last time I was at Walmart, I ended up waiting like 40 minutes to pick up 2 orders. I'm not saying that's always the experience, but I feel like how long would it take them to get 7 orders together? In the middle of like dinner, I would say. It's 5:30 or 5:40, whatever it is. So I'm not doing it because of that, and because I feel like it would take too long, and then I'll be late for work. So that's just my logic. But would you guys have taken it? Let me know. Let me know. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty, guys, we're heading back towards the Maggiano's area when we got this order from Chick-fil-A, $9.75. I think it's less than 2 miles. Can't pass that up. I just couldn't. Basically $10. It could always be more. It's just a single meal. But Chick-fil-A is kind of pricey, right? Anyways, went to Chick-fil-A, picked it up. We're making our way now. We're only 1 minute away, and I've been sitting at this light for at least 2 minutes already before I started the clip. And I was like, wait, I haven't even talked about getting the order, and then he just remembered that I should, tell you guys about it. So here we are, waiting. You guys see the gas price? I think I'm gonna try and zoom in right here on the right. I can't do it properly, but anyways, it's like $4.97 for regular gas. But then it is in Tysons, and Tysons is kind of expensive. So there's that. But anyways, I think we should be able to drop this off before 6. It's 5:55, and then we have an hour and a half left of dashable time. When we do 250, I would like to think so. I really hope we do. I really hope we do more, to be honest. We'll see what happens. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got the one from Chick-fil-A dropped off, and I think it became 10:50. In my memory today, awful. I don't know what's going on today. But then we were chilling, and I got this order here from, I want to say, Cheesecake Factory. And initially I took it, and then I realized that delivery by time was like 40 minutes from when I got the order. And I'm like, man, that's a long time. It's either not going to be ready, or there might be a lot of travel time. And then I realized it's going out of my zone. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and unassign it. A little bit risky, but we did it. Then a few seconds later, we get this one right here from Wildfire, $9.50. I think it's going 3 miles. And then as soon as I accept that, they stack it. An additional $8.50 going less than a mile. We're literally 2 minutes away from the first drop off. Both orders were ready, so I'm glad that I unassigned the one from the Cheesecake Factory, because I think at the time I just, I felt something. I don't know how to describe it. I just thought it was a mistake taking it. So yeah. Anyways, it's currently 6:26. If I'm not mistaken, which I could be, after dropping these two off, assuming there isn't anything on top, we're going to be at least around $230, which is great. So hopefully we can get to 250, if not more. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the first one dropped off. Now, I was only 2 minutes away from the restaurant, right? It took me at least 7 minutes to drop it off. I was like in a maze, the most confusing apartment complex I've ever been in. If Para was working, I would flag this customer. I would never come back here ever again. I was doing my very best not to, call the customer, because I knew the building, I knew it wasn't the right building. I knew the number existed, but the way they arranged it didn't make any sense. So it took me forever. Not only is there no parking, it's weird. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was awful. It was awful. Anyways, now we have a 7-minute drive for the next order, and this one then ended up paying $9.50, I think. So it was pretty good. Not too bad for less than 2 miles or whatever. But the drop off, rough for sure. Now it's 6:39. We killed a lot of time in that order. I mean, it is what it is. So man, I was hoping that I could dash later today, but I can't. Man, that sucks. But it's so good. I still think we can make at least 250. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we get the latest order dropped off. It became, I think, 1025 or 1050. It was a struggle though. I had no signal, and the numbers were not even legible, so I ended up calling the lady just to make sure I was in the right place. I was like, I'm sorry to bug you, but I can't see the numbers. I knew it was the right place when she picked up, and I could hear the dog barking that I was hearing barking. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, now we're sitting around $234 if I'm not mistaken, which is pretty good. Oh man, this is like a terrible corner. Like, it's such a blind spot. Anyways, then we're making our way back towards Maggiano's. We're going to do one more order, hopefully a mini banger, so we can get to 250. Because it is basically 650 right now, so we're running out of time. What else is new? But overall, a great day, a great way to start the week. Even though we're probably not going to finish as high as I wanted, we did have a lot of downtime, especially in the morning, and lunch was okay. But then we did have some bangers though, for sure. So anyways, let me get back to the Maggiano's, and then we'll see you guys hopefully on the next order. Alrighty, guys, unfortunately we did not get any more orders. I mean, it was completely dead. I think all the Dashers came out for dinner because of the 250 peak pay, which I thought would happen. So we're gonna finish the first day here of the challenge at $234 with 29 cents. Not too bad though, all things considered. Tomorrow will be a brand new day. I'm gonna try and come out here pretty early, see if we can seize the day. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along on today's dash. I know it's probably a little bit off. My hand, I don't know why my hand is hurting, and it sounds weird, because it's like, when you don't really think about something, but it's just lingering, like it's just lingering pain, and it really sucks. I mean, luckily I'm not left-handed, but I do a lot of things with my left hand. Now that I think about it, especially at work. So it's alright, we'll figure it out. I'm probably gonna go to CVS and buy one of those little I forgot what they're called, like little hand splinter things, whatever they're called. And if it doesn't get better in a few days, then we'll hit up the doctor. But I'm not a huge fan of doctors, But regardless, thank you guys for coming along. It's gonna be a great week. It's gonna be a long week. And hopefully tomorrow is a much better day. We'll see you guys next time.